Something to ponder. Sometimes the questions are complicated, but the answers are simple. A quote from Dr. Seuss. There's always been a lot of controversy behind the legalization of marijuana. This recent election, 3 states voted to legalize it. My question, why don't the United States just legalize it altogether? I will tell you how the legalization of marijuana will provide multiple health benefits, create new industry and jobs, and I'll also discuss the reasons for prohibition. And you will see that the benefits from marijuana far outweigh the drawbacks. Marijuana has been used for medicine for many years, as far back as 2000 BC. Cancer, depression, and a natural sleep aid. Dr. Elders, former U.S. Surgeon General, wrote in 2004 in the Providence Journal, the evidence is overwhelming that marijuana can relieve pain and nausea and even vomiting in illnesses such as cancer, AIDS, it can even help with anger. I had a friend, his name was Tommy, he had issues with anger. I'm not talking about someone he got angry all the time. He had severe issues. Like, he'd just be sitting in a chair, something set him off, and he'd punch in the mouth. Well, this doctor prescribed him marijuana, and it calmed him down. It calmed him down a lot. Before marijuana, he'd just haul off and punch in. After it, he was always calm, just laid back. I didn't know that he could do it legally until we were at a races one day. He just took it out and started smoking it. And the cop came by and was going to arrest him. Took him out, and he showed him a little card he had in his wallet. He let him go, told him he had to do it in his car. My wife also had cancer, and she could have benefited from this if it was available back then. She had severe nausea and kept vomiting for like 24 days. And other than medicine, marijuana is also good for the industry. To create new jobs, the farmers industry would boom. It would be more things would be made in the U.S. like rope and clothing. Back in 1600, you could even pay your debts and taxes with marijuana. There'd be a lot of jobs, just like in the tobacco industry. There's people that you need people to grow it, to harvest it, who can dry it outright, even people to roll it and package it up. Just imagine it could be billions and billions of dollars, just like cigarettes today. Even George Washington said, "Make the most of the Indian hemp seed and sow it wherever you can." Marijuana legalization has had a lot of problems, like the prohibition. In 1936, Reefer Madness hit the big screen and scared the bejesus out of every parent who had a teen in the U.S. A lot of these claims were just not true. Common knowledge is that marijuana calms people down. Me personally, I've never seen a person who was under the influence of marijuana start any fights or cause any ruckus. They just sit there and chill. Most of the time, they drive slow. But now people with alcohol, They cause fights, kill people, drunk driving. It doesn't create freaks like people want you to think. It's not a gateway drug. I've known more people who started drinking and then went to harder drugs. I haven't met very many, if any, people who said, yeah, I started smoking marijuana and now I'm addicted to heroin. It's a product of the land and it's just gotten a bad rep. So in conclusion, marijuana has great uses, such as to relieve nausea, help cancer patients, and even help people who suffer from AIDS. It could create a booming industry and provide many jobs, improving our economy, which we need very badly right now. We see why prohibition is not necessary and not always right. I'd like to end with a quote from Thomas Jefferson. He stated, "Some of my finest hours have been spent in the back of my veranda smoking hemp and observing as far as my eye could see." Thank you.